What's up, everyone? This is Tony with JRNY Crypto. Welcome back to another video. So we had a crazy week in the crypto and NFT space. Some huge things happened, a couple huge announcements, some very bullish things for the upcoming bull market. And then we did have a couple major hacks as well, which I do want to cover. I have a couple tips for you guys to avoid future hacks and exploits like this. Very simple to do, so be sure you do check that out. Even some of the veterans in this space did fall victim to these hacks because it's stuff you really don't think about. Approvals they set on their wallet even a couple years ago. So I think there was 33 Bored Apes that were stolen, and something really crazy happened with that. They were actually returned. So I do want to cover that story as well, because I don't think something like that has ever happened. But very interesting things here. Drop a comment below, let me know what you guys think, and if I missed anything as well. So at the end of every week, we do post the most important crypto NFT news that has happened throughout the week as well on blocknews.com. And we do an X thread as well with videos and pictures and links and stuff for everything that did happen also. So I do recommend following this X account, especially if you want breaking news as it happens. We're really on top of that, and we're consistently improving this platform as well. So like I said, a couple of huge hacks happened. One was with Ledger, and then one was with NFT Trader. Basically, anyone that had an approval set did get drained. So I do want to cover this, and I do want to give you guys a couple tips at the end of this video on how you can easily avoid that. So starting at the top here, Pudgy Penguins announcing Pudgy World, which looks great. Pudgy Penguins have been killing it throughout 2023. Basically the top NFT project throughout the bear market. This year they got into over 2,000 Walmart locations with their toys. They got into other big toy stores as well. They hit 10 billion views on their GIFs, which is just insane. They're killing it on Instagram and TikTok and with their media in general. So this is a IP that is growing very quickly. Their Pudgy Penguin NFTs actually broke 10 ETH floor price as well. That is huge. So huge props to Pudgy Penguins and the team behind it that is pulling this off. A lot of people comparing this to Club Penguin. This was a popular online platform that was sold to Disney. I believe it was 2013 that it was sold. And then that was later shut down in 2017. But that platform was pulling over $50 million per year in subscription fees. This was back when not as many people were paying for online subscriptions as well. So in my opinion, the Pudgy Penguins look much better than Club Penguin. They're already utilizing the IP much better. They have NFTs backing it. So I do think that they're actually going to pull something off that's much bigger than Club Penguin ever was. And keep in mind, that was sold to Disney for a few $100 million back then. So in my opinion, this is already a multi-billion-dollar company, and they have massive potential going forward. So huge props to Pudgy Penguins. Excited to see how Pudgy World develops and what you can do in that platform. So next up, Google is updating its ad policy in 2024 for crypto, aiming to accommodate for Bitcoin ETF approvals. So not only are we going to get all these companies getting approved for Bitcoin spot ETFs, but we're also going to get these companies spending tons of money to promote it. So that is huge. A ton of more exposure to Bitcoin and cryptocurrency overall. Bringing a ton more people into the space is bullish on top of the Bitcoin halving and the other major events we're going to be have happening throughout 2024. So number 5 here, this is funny. President Donald Trump launched his third NFT collection, Mugshot Edition. So this is not his first NFT set. This is actually his third set now. The other 2 sets did sell out instantly, and they actually did quite well. So these are Trump trading cards, and I think this round he's doing 100,000 at $100 per card, raising $10 million. And this one is based on the mugshot. He's actually including a small piece of the suit that he wore during the mugshot on the physical cards that you can get through having the NFT versions. So Donald Trump is running for president 2024. He is just launching a third NFT collection, so that's pretty huge for adoption overall as well. You can't deny the fact that NFTs are here to stay. So the Federal Reserve decided to keep interest rates unchanged. The price of Bitcoin increased 3% in response, reaching over $42,000. Overall crypto market cap rose to 1.65 trillion. So our crypto global market cap is actually going back up a lot. That's definitely great to see. Still pretty low overall when you consider that. That's every single cryptocurrency combined at its current price. This should be 5 to 10 trillion once we actually have real adoption in the space. So very possible that does pick up and happen at some point in 2024. Sotheby's hosted its first Bitcoin ordinal auction, posting 3 Bitcoin shrooms by Shroomtoshi. The cumulative sale for these 3 pieces was over $450,000. So these 3 images here were NFTs that were actually on the Bitcoin network. That's another thing that's getting very popular now, is NFTs on Bitcoin. So pretty huge sale. We're actually starting to see huge sales like this happen quite often again, which is very bullish overall. As the crypto space is picking up, it's pretty obvious the NFT space is going to follow with that. So next here we have SEC Gary Gensler stated the SEC is taking another look at their previous rejections of spot Bitcoin ETF applications. This comes after recent court ruling that instructed the SEC to provide more explanation to their decisions. So it is looking pretty obvious we are going to get spot ETF approvals very soon. The predicted dates were first couple weeks of January. So if that does still happen, I do think we are going to get a pretty good run in the crypto space. I do think that's why we haven't really had much of a correction overall. Even with the huge run up over the past month, Bitcoin up around 15% on the month right now. As you guys can see, not much of a correction here. So we'll see how that holds up leading up to the actual events. A lot of people probably did buy the rumor to sell the news, so we could get a good correction after the approvals start happening. But overall, in the long term, I do think this is very bullish for adoption overall. So jumping into the hacks that happened this week, one was with Ledger, which is a hardware wallet, so this is pretty scary. It was with the Ledger Connect kit, basically the software you use to connect your hardware wallet to do transactions. Basically what happened was a malicious bug was injected into the Connect kit library, so a separate wallet overlay came over your screen. And basically, if you connected your wallet and approved that, then it would drain your wallet. So $500,000 of funds were drained, which is not as bad as it could have been. They quickly patched this and everything, but still scary this happened. This just goes to show that no hardware wallet is 100% safe. You still have to take precaution and be careful on what you're connecting to and what you're approving through your wallet. Because even if you use a hardware wallet, if you approve the transaction to send everything out, then they have permission to do that at any time. So it is important to understand what you're signing and approving on your wallet, even if it is a hardware wallet. This can happen with any of them. So the next big thing that did happen here was actually with NFT Trader. So a lot of people use NFT Trader even up to a couple years ago to make some trades, thinking it was a safe platform to use. Of course, this can happen with any approvals, which is why I do want to give you guys a tip and show you how to revoke those permissions so this can't happen to you. So a quick summary here: 36 Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs, 18 Mutant Apes, worth $3 million were stolen from NFT Trader due to a smart contract vulnerability, but recovered in under 24 hours. This is the crazy part. I don't think something like this has ever happened. Basically, all of these Bored Ape and Mutant Apes were sent back to the owners. So Boring Security coordinated a 120 ETH bounty funded by ApeCoin to get the hacker to return the stolen NFTs to the owners. So basically they gave the hackers a bounty, and then they were able to recover those NFTs for them and stuff. That is huge. Daniel, the CEO of Yuga Labs, actually posted about this. For those involved in the NFT Trader exploit, return the NFTs and Yuga will provide compensation for identifying the exploit upon safe return of the NFTs, which they did end up doing. This is something for the NFT history books. I don't think anything like this has ever happened. May never happen again, but this did happen just over the last couple days. You can imagine how people felt in those couple of days too, knowing that most people have never gotten their NFTs back after this has happened. Some people lost NFTs that were extremely rare, worth over $300,000 for the single NFT. So Boring Security posted all 36 Bored Apes and Mutant Apes that the exploiter had are now in their possession. We sent her 10% of the floor price of the collection as bounty. This is crazy to actually see happen. So this exploit actually happened with NFT Trader, and this can be easily avoided, which I do want to talk about. Using revoke.cash, this is a website. Basically, you connect your wallet to it, and it will show all the permissions that you do have set in your wallet. And you'll see that there are some permissions that are set. If you have traded with it before, you can easily revoke those permissions. So if it does get exploited, then basically the permission isn't sent, so they can't withdraw. But basically, if you do have that approval set for something, that contract at any time can pull those NFTs from your wallet. So very easy to do here in 3 easy steps. You connect, then you inspect your approvals by using the network selection, sorting, and filtering options. And then the next step is just revoking the permissions that you don't want set. So revoke the approvals that you no longer use to prevent unwanted access to your funds. So if you do have something listed for sale on OpenSea or Blur or something, it will have that permission set. So if you revoke it, it'll actually delist your NFT and prevent that sale from going through. So you do have to have that approval sets on marketplaces that you are using. If you are worried about that, then I would just send out everything else in the wallet to a separate wallet, and that you don't actually connect to anything with or use for anything. And that should also be used with a hardware wallet. So very simple to do. Quickly connect, and then you have a list that you can look through, and then there'll be a revoke button. Basically, you click that, you approve the transaction to revoke it. That permission will be revoked, and then you can't fall victim to an exploit or hack in the future if that contract does get hacked. So this is important to understand and know. You can actually save yourself too if a exploit is happening. I've seen this happen multiple times. People will actually go and revoke the permission as the exploit has been happening, and they will save themselves. Like I said, someone on X posted about this the other day when this did happen. They revoked one permission when there was 2 sets, so they did end up having a few of their NFTs still being drained from their wallet since that other permission was still open, but did prevent some of the other NFTs from being drained. So that's pretty much it. Very easy to do. This is good to know in case something like this happens in the future, but pretty much overall, you just don't want to connect your wallet to anything and set permissions for anything on that specific wallet. If you're holding expensive NFTs and large amounts of crypto, you do want to have that separate in a wallet you don't connect to anything or use for anything, and have a hardware wallet you're using on top of that. That's generally the safest. But then again, like we just said with Ledger, the Ledger hack here, you do have to be careful what you connect to, even if you're using a hardware wallet. So just a few tips there for you guys that can save you in the future. I would recommend, if you have traded with a wallet where you're holding stuff you don't want to lose, to quickly just check the permissions on that, revoke anything you're no longer using. So a quick reminder before I do end the video, we do have a huge giveaway running right now. Basically, we're giving away 1 JRNY Club pass every single day until January 7th, and then we're doing 10 winners of $500 of Ethereum out of the same contest. So lots of different winners being pulled out of this. Not a crazy amount of people are even participating. You can actually increase your odds of winning every single day. We add around 5 to 10 daily entries every day around 3 p.m. PST. So I would definitely recommend participating if you do want to be in JRNY Club, or you want to have a chance at winning some of that Ethereum. We're also going to start dropping more of the upcoming PFP previews. Basically, you're going to be burning your JRNY Club pass for a random PFP, and that'll act as your new pass as well. And then we have other utility that is launching with the new PFP as well. So that's it for this crypto NFT news update video. I hope you guys found it useful. I did want to give you guys those couple of tips around those hacks, just in case more of that does start happening. You can prevent that fairly easily. I do recommend that. Taking a couple minutes to just check doesn't hurt. So that's it for this video. I do have more videos planned for the upcoming week, and we do have some cool stuff we're getting through with JRNY Club as well. If you guys do want to learn more about JRNY Club, you can check it out at JRNY.club, and then enter that giveaway as well if you do want a chance to just win a JRNY Club pass. Daily entries for that, I do recommend that. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below about the hacks and the news, and I'll see you guys in the next one.